Alright, so we literally left off exactly standing right here last time, which is awesome. I appreciate that. And, we were listening to some parental tribulations. So, let's try to pick back up and have patience this time. Patience. Patience. Oh, yeah, true. We got a sprint. Ah, missed the upper level. There's some jewels I left behind. Creeping mint. Uh-huh. And I got room for one. Okay. Yeah, that's a goner. More of the creepy paintings. This time around, it's the Madonna. Oh no, it's the Venus. With an elephant instead of Venus. Interesting. That's not a background element. Oh. Neither is that. Uh-oh. I see. Can I get enough bounce off of this? Or that? No pulling? No hook pull. What else is there to do? Bounce off of you? Push you? Am I forgetting a mechanic? Was there something else I picked up? I don't think so. No, that's it. What else is going on? There's nothing else visible. Green thing. Bouncing off of that. Not quite. Crawling into it? Ah, yes, crawling into it. How'd you go?
Fuck out!
Alright, alright. Get out so we can begin the boss fight. Oh. Let's get a good angle here. Not quite that. There we go. I see. Survive until that opportunity. One of these. Yeah, okay. Get out! So I can fight you! Sure thing. Oh, don't stand in that spot. Okay. We gotta keep moving. And then eventually that, right? Yeah, okay. And then this. 2, 3. Huh. Nope. Gotta time that animation properly. We stall for time. We do this. One, two, three. And cook. It's awfully nice of him to walk back out to continue fighting it. Call for extract. I say, you ventured deep into the fort. Certainly, further than Nissim's sad golems. None have even managed to reach the shore. Why does Nissim keep sending them? He has no other choice, poor fellow has tried everything. First he tried to break into the fort himself, but his back could not take it. Then he hired some mercenaries, but they only took the deposit and disappeared. He even persuaded me to fly there as a special favor to a friend. I tried to land right here on the roof, but the air currents nearly ground me to dust. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Yeah, just waiting on a package. Checking to see if it's coming yet. No dice. Why does Nissim want to get to the Air Fort so badly? His daughter lives on the first lighthouse. Is Manga holding her there by force? I'm getting my voices mixed up. Let me tell you this, my friend. This is the attitude where the oxygen starts to run out. If I start talking about it, I immediately cannot breathe. Sim asked me to give her a small bottle. I know, mon chéri, I know what's in it. Certainly not Chateau Margaux. Let's just say it's a spiritual cargo, and you run this business. The less you know about the cargo, the easier it is to take off. Okay. I wasn't necessarily looking to leave the environment just yet. I just wanted to check in on that. So let me just do this and see what's going on with the rest of the stage first. We need a code. 4 digits. I don't remember receiving one, but we can take a look at our inventory just to refresh. Enter the coordinates of the naked lizard into the radio. To find the coordinates. To find the island, you need the exact coordinates. You learn the coordinates of the naked lizard. Enter them into the radio. On the island, with the train. On the island with the train will appear on the map. I did learn them. Okay, so perhaps in my notes. Oh yeah, that's a very long number. That can't be what they're talking about in this particular input. What's the fucking Deus Ex code again? Let's see, not these items. Not the map. What other notes do we got going on here? Fort map, excerpts, professor's notes. Right, didn't solve this. Well, no, I got the item there. Opening. Not this. Carnival flyer. No. No. Fort map is the map. Collection. Journal. Okay, well, first the gag. I don't think anywhere in my notes, though, I'm seeing the number. Yeah, there's a problem with D-pad. There's a bug right now. Like, it is aggressively not listening to many of my inputs. The stick is fine. Left, right, left, left, right, 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 left, left, right, right. D-pad left, D-pad, 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 D-pad. Okay. Huh. Well, it was eating inputs just now for a weird reason. There's something off there. Nope, not quite. Well. Maybe I haven't received it yet. This almost looks like there's an area beneath here. Yeah. Okay. One more glance at these. You've learned the coordinates. Enter them into the radio. So this machine must not be that then. Unless it's asking me to put in partial coordinates? Sorry, let me just go look over here because I can see some digits, but that doesn't make any sense either. 21197005240 like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. This other map here is just the stage we're running through, and then the Jacques map also exists. I don't know. Perhaps I'm not supposed to know yet. Once we know, we'll come back, and I hope I can get dropped off at this checkpoint then. So. To the last flag. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah. So you can return straight to the end when the time comes. Nice. Client's workshop.
So,
Can't wait to chat with our... Oh! Yes, let's go. To take you to him, but the moment that island has been caught in the meteor shower, we'll have to wait until things come down. Pardon, my friend. I see. No there yet. Okay, well, how about here? I'm at your service, mon chéri. Tell me about, what did you say his name was? Hanok? Hanok, yes, I didn't remember the first time there. Unlike Jacques, it sounds invigorating and bubbling champagne. But Hanok could even pronouncing it. Grinding between your teeth. Okay, I kind of want to just get through. So, we're going to go a little bit faster here. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's so interesting to have all this detail while all I'm thinking about is that kid and that parrot, and when the next bit of that is gonna get dropped into this. What's going on? Yeah. Yes. Loring and loring and loring. Let's get a move on. Just, please, 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 let's just get a move on. Alright. Well, that looks important. And I guess we can't interact with it yet. Okay. Oh, quick switching. Oh, wow, you don't have to stop time to switch things up. You can just do it on the fly. Ah, that's cool. All right. Animate fucking everything, guys. Oh, man. That exact effect right there. Okay, animation history. Who recognizes that? That exact look. What is that? Where have you seen that before? You have. The first time you saw that flex. Fantasia and Jafar going into the genie lamp, right? That's Aladdin and that's Fantasia right there. Absolutely. Jacques map? Not just yet. Ah, yes. I need something to make it past the electricity. To Thomas the Idiot. You see that hard rag on a stick? That's all the burners left for my favorite sweater. Only one wasn't itchy, and I was lucky. If I jumped a second later, my scorched ass would have been hanging from a stick instead. Slip between the streams. Yeah, right. I'm never listening to your stupid advice again. There's no way to get through there unless you found some way to lower yourself from the pole while the flames were spraying. Yeah, you can't make it all the way over there in time. Let's see. Hypothetically. Whoop. And whoop and whoop. No, you're not making it over in time. Jump. Jump. Die. Not until time stop is available.
Oh man, come on! He can't reach the ring to lower the bridge.
He needs a longer cane. He's not up to it yet. You shouldn't get involved in something if you're not ready.
Oh, like you were on Monday.
What do you mean by that?
Well, after you didn't visit me on Monday, you said you weren't up to it. Did you need a longer cane too?
You need a shorter tongue.
Oh my
Want
god.
me to keep going, or should I leave?
Okay,
I'll be
no.
quiet.
No, mom sucks. No. I was giving the benefit of the doubt that she was just tired. And I'm taking that away. Mom is mean and shitty. And there have been way too many red flags at this point. Between that and the fucking accident, whatever shit, and this energy now. Like, the ongoing threat is like, no. That's... I don't want to hear the excuses. You're tired, okay. You are currently threatening to fucking leave the kid again. Like, fuck off. Alright, so... This is a sign that says you are allowed to get here and see the stage, but you cannot progress until you get what you need to. Where else can we go? Back to the Fish Island. That's done. We already went here. I guess we can try this and see. There's gotta be... I mean, if you're gonna do some twist that's like, nah, the shit child deserved to be treated that way, it's like, what the fuck could it possibly be at this point? No getting back there, huh? Interesting. Okay. No further dialogue here either. Alright, game. Where to? Backtracking, then? You said I can't go here yet? This doesn't work because of that thing. Just back to the island, I guess. There was a lightning area that I couldn't progress past. Alas, long awaited tenants. Promise your room is available and clean. The choice of the previous tenants, it can be so much stress after the funerals. Can't get stressed and live to 100 years old. Calculate everything. I'm enough to service for breadcrumbs deity. Check in. Yes, here's your key. Thank you. I can get into my room. One small detail: you can keep your room with 1,000 tides in your room. Why? I mean, you're here, but I want to scare you. As you already realized, breadcrumbs is a special place. Seen it firsthand. Creatures commonly swarming around us. They're invisible to the naked eye, and the creatures prowl. But the tides have been left unguarded. All right. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I needed to just go back to my room and do this. Oh, come on, just enter it. You really? It's right. It's so long. Just all right. D-pad, 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 D-pad. D-pad, 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 D-pad. Wow. Up, 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 up. Oi, oi, oi. That's a bad bug, guys. That's a bad bug. Mm-hmm. That one's okay. That one's not good. Make sure it interacts and crosses through. Okay. R2L. Go through the invisible, remember where they were, and then get to the objective? Okay, okay, remember where the invisible circles are. I see. Okay. Look at the grid. Mental map, the dots, where they are. 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, and then next to the bump. 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, next to the bump. Wait, avoid the spikes, maybe? Avoid the spikes, actually. Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on. Sorry, 1 second, folks. Yeah, the first diagram told you to avoid the spike. I was not 100% what I was looking at just now, but okay, I get it. 2 down, 3 down, avoid the spike, and go over there. Okay, cool. To navigate the breadcrumbs, contact Shock either in person or use a flag radio. I can deposit. Are these breadcrumbs? Is the currency that she was saying I can only leave 1,000 in? Doesn't seem to be stopping me, so I need a book to do this. I'm gonna assume breadcrumbs are literally breadcrumbs for recipes, yeah, and not the discussion of 1,000 coins. Okay. Let's go.
Sescamarini.
She said they may get stolen if you leave more than 1,000. So she was talking about my money at the end?
Sescamarini.
Well, now I want to know. I guess we can just do it to be safe. I wasn't sure if this currency is called breadcrumbs. Let's go. All right, we'll just do that. Okay.
Sescamarini.
Some strange things going on in this game outside of the platforming and beauty. Like, the amount of treasure we're picking up and what it means. Like, what is the nature of collecting all this junk? You know? I have a feeling this D-pad issue is going to get me killed if I don't address it. I might need to stop and restart the game, because it feels like it's arbitrarily deciding to just stop reading D-pad inputs, and this has never been a controller issue. Hello! Well, doesn't that just beat all? Do you absolutely have to get in my way? Can't you see I'm rehearsing my act? I have to start all over again. What kind of act is it? I'll tell you if you promise to buy a ticket to see it. I'll promise. Okay, do you see what I'm standing on? This is a butterfly in furs train. It's a prop from our troupe. I heard the train was called the Naked Lizard. What nonsense. Does it look like a lizard? See, it even has little wings. So what's the act? It's my signature trick. I catch the butterfly in furs in a net. It's the whole tooting train. I know what you're thinking. How can such a thing fit in a net? I've done it 1,000 times. The whole secret is the crucial movement. I know it for sure. But I haven't been rehearsing, and I can't remember how to do the movements. Maybe the train needs to be repaired first? Nonsense, the train's in perfect order. Although maybe you're right. I don't know. The more I rehearse, the more I doubt. I'm not sure of anything anymore, so I better shut up and keep rehearsing, right? The movement will come back to me. Surely it will come back. Cool. I guess I need to catch a butterfly net expansion for my cane at some point. And maybe we're stuck until we do. You know what? Before I leave, just make sure that's not like a crawl or something. Let's make sure there's no weak points I didn't look at here, maybe. Nothing on that side, nothing to pull. Okay. It's another dead end on the map. I mean, I imagine the demo's not over, right? Surely we're not at the end of the demo and it just didn't tell you. But this is the island where I have my place, but there's nothing else to do, and I can't progress until I can get past the electrocuted wires. This I have no 4-digit code to enter at the end. This I have nothing to get the train going. This is not a location to land at just yet. This I just went to and also couldn't progress past the flaming wire, and then this you can't really go further because of the weather conditions. So what am I missing? If you no, by all means tell me if you know what's going on. Yes, no, tell me. I legit go for it. What is like? I'd rather get past this and check out the other stuff I wanted to play today instead of running in circles here. Fish Island. All right. If this is meant to be a puzzle section or a scrape to solve element, then yeah, I'd rather just get to it. Honestly, I want to platform a bit more than anything. This and then that, but then that's gonna get you hurt, right? Yeah, for sure. Okay. Let's see. Can you go back to the carver to ask for the code? I haven't been able to go back and talk to anybody that I had a previous conversation with so far. It seems like this guy, you walk up to them and they just don't talk anymore. So, I don't really know. I'm not sure. You need to get the wizard key out of the dungeon. Okay. I was just told to go back to Fish Island, so I am here. Yeah, this I saw earlier. It seems like you gotta slide from up top and not from the bottom. The dog. Hello. Stop, what's all this? A dog without a muzzle? It's not my dog. Why are you following him? We were just going the same way. So you're a comedian. Well, listen here, comedian. I find that dog is yours, I'll see you punished. The rules are the same for everyone. And who are you? I make the rules and you follow them, period. You mustn't contradict the elder. You're the new elder. Yes, the elder's mantle was passed on to me by my late grandmother. Doesn't such a mantle have to be earned? Ah, so you're not just a comedian, you're a smarty pants. Well, listen here, smarty pants. The position of elder in the archipelago is inherited, period. So no skill required then. Ah, so you're a smarty pants. Well, listen here, smarty pants. You already said that. Anyway, be quiet and listen while the grown-ups are speaking. Oh, wow. Yeah, for the elder, the age is not a concern. Grandma said the main thing is decisiveness. And when she got older, she did talk about you're gonna get everybody killed. Cool. That's what you want in an elder. That level of hubris in a child. Awesome. Grandma became elder at 17 years old. That's a year younger than me. Yeah. And how did she manage? Then the munch, all the breadcrumbs feared her. All the breadcrumbs feared her. She drilled into me from childhood. Without fear, there's no respect. Okay, I think I've completely lost the plot on what a breadcrumb is, admittedly. However, everyone respected her. And do they respect you? Wait a second. Who are you to be asking these questions? I'm here on an important matter. Just one? How many important matters do you think an elder has? Dozens at all at the same time. Do you think you'll handle it? What are you talking about? You ever worry you might not be able to take responsibility? I don't. So you're not from around here then? You doing something important? Yes, I'm in a hurry. Normally I don't trust others outsiders, but you know the good thing you're not from around here. You know from someone who's not connected to Archipelago, someone to help my first decision. Carnival at the riverback, right? The big fire, monster ate the children, fireworks went wrong. Yep, great, you heard about it. Everyone blames the falls on the magician Ricky. There he is now, standing in the stocks. I get the feeling maybe this game has too much dialogue. It's setting tone, but it's really putting a damper, unfortunately, on things. It can be a little spruced. You can snap it up a little bit. I agree. Yeah, you're hitting the brakes on the game quite a bit, especially in moments like this. Sure, I know Ricky. Really, maybe let's talk to you. I mean, I gave up on the voice acting bit because it's too much now, and none of it seems to be particularly relevant. Also, I know that you're setting the tone in your demo for what the world and game is going to be like, but you do want the demo to also like. This is not the time to pull you. Maybe for some, but not for me. I think to pull you into these little threads here. You kind of are not sticking around long enough to fully get them over the course of a shorter visit. So I think you should tighten up demos for this type of thing. Yeah. This is too much.
Potato. Potato fry.
The Genshin Impact problem? Genshin never shuts up, huh? Yeah, too much text, too little content. New characters to meet is always fun, but yeah, not if you're kind of like locked into this whole bit. So come closer, don't dawdle. Alarm just cleared up. Ah, yes, this thing. Unbeatable as well. I mean, Unbeatable has bigger problems than that, but Unbeatable is suffering from that issue, yes. It is a visual novel that they have decided to put some gameplay in between. And boy, do you not get that gameplay more often than once per hour. The audacity to make like one aspect of rhythm game per hour of gameplay is fucking insanity for such a cool styled game.
Hello, Shano. Lotanilo Vera.
I mean, look, the fucking brilliance behind the visuals and animation in this game is also clearly got other things in mind. Perhaps they have a whole living, breathing world that is bursting at the seams that they want to get across to you. So that's why it's going so heavy on this stuff. But we are kind of looking first and foremost to the DuckTales, you know? Alright.
Oh, my bello boy.
Problem is some of this might be important for how you progress, so Don't want to just smash to it too quickly. Test your strength, 1 try for 10 tides. Alright, see if you can open this challenge for 10 coins.
Hare Morai.
Don't know what to do, just as I thought. Can't open it with your bare hands. What am I missing? How should I know? Everyone tries something different. Okay, I gave her money, and then we have no idea how to actually open it. Gotcha. Come back when you figure it out. Another attempt costs 10. And I'm gonna need the add-on to even begin to interact with that. Okay, where'd the dog go? Dog gone? Yeah, there is something to be said about, you know, it's almost like when there's gameplay going, and then you kind of stop to hit the messages and how that breaks the flow of what's going on too. I agree. I agree. Hey, dog. Hey, so did your fireworks botch kill all the children? I mean, that intro was like burning monkeys jumping on burning birds. It's kind of wild to think one firework fuck up resulted in that. But then again, who knows? There's your dog. Fine, you got me. Nobody cares about your dog. Not true. I looked for him very diligently. Hey, there's got to be a happy medium between nobody cares about your dog and I cared about him so much that I looked. I guess we're 50.1% over here. Nope, lies. Tomorrow they'll ban them from the breadcrumbs altogether. Okay. I guess the breadcrumbs are the people of this island, and amongst them there are people called the Lucky Ones, who are especially noteworthy. How did this all get back-ended? How did this like, I feel like the first time I looked, I was like, it was all just, we're just playing through it, and then the game just won't fucking shut up. That I didn't get any of that playing it the first time. We fought a boss or two, we learned how to sprint, we got this power-up, we got multiple cane parts. Everything was progressing the way it ought to. That's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. This is the most insanely impressive looking video game I've ever seen, and it it won't stop yapping. Okay. It's trying to be charming, and I don't fault anything for trying to be charming by immersing you in its world, but you have to know when to come in and come out, right? People love meeting new characters in games and feeling out what their vibes are and going like, I like the cut of her jib, or You know, he's a spunky one. He's got a French accent. Look at him, he's French. But you kind of got to just be like, and that's a character, and you'll be talking to them in the future. Anyway, there they are. Would it be better with voice acting? It would help. Voice acting would help, but it might still be too much, right? Because if this whole conversation, if I were to voice act all of it right now, for example, even going at a medium pace, you're taking 5 minutes for each one of these little stop and starts. And really what I'm trying to think of is like, let me get back to the platforming, please. Please. It's really fun. I enjoy it. I would like to get back to it. And you're aggressively detouring me from continuing to play the video game. So, now I have to double check actually my thought. We went back, we saw him, and I kind of... did I update my journal to see what the next... Save Ricky. Quickly find evidence of his innocence. Okay. Happenings on... Fort Elephant Heel. Nothing wrong with wanting to bring the world to life, but you gotta know how to pace yourself. Alright, I guess we'll backtrack through this area. Yeah. And again, there is voice acting, because you can hear the voice acting when Mom's yelling. Right? Just not in the fictional world. Nope. Let's see. Yeah, that mouse is going to start decomposing. So, let's see. Find his innocence. Clear his name. No, you can't backtrack there. Can I teleport? Yes, I can. Well, the progress. Uh-huh. I guess let's go back to the beginning and see if... Wait. Did the lady with the dog say that the demo's over? Really? I'm sorry, is that what I was quickly scanning through and is that what she basically said? Or she might have, who knows? Come on, no way. Did anyone else see that? Is that where, did you guys? She did not, right? Okay, alright. It says save Ricky the Magician. I don't imagine they'd give you an objective for a thing that was not possible. That'd be insane. Can't reach that long cane update, but we can do this. Fear, laughter, see no evil. So I guess, y'all haven't been watching people clearing this necessarily. I climbed up these last time. I'm no longer able to climb, I guess. The platforms are gone. Yeah, the platforms are gone. You can't get back up. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the beginning. Fear, laughter, see no evil. The lady did tell you the demo was over, but I never got to the Ricky part. So maybe you broke the demo? Check the starting of Fishman Island, where you can crouch. What is happening? Alright, I'm gonna go back. I don't believe that. That sounds crazy. That sounds nuts. They want me to go save Ricky. I'm already here, so I'm going to continue looking for that. I just got that dude's thing. So before I get one guide out of existence, let me just use my my new tools. Oh, goddammit. Yeah, this was a part where we had to drop in progress. I remember that. Now that we have this, we can make it past, yeah. I do remember this. In fact, let's look at our map again. That was progress, and the room down there was what? A shell that requires some sort of item I don't have yet. Okay, so there's definitely more to do here. Let's just see what they want us to do then. Right, pulling on this thing. And then timing it to get there right away. No? Pulling it another time? It's broken? We no longer have to do this part. Huh. Strange. Okay. So then, yeah, there's nothing else going on here. So if there's nothing more to do here, that's not true because I just came and I saw the message downstairs. But unless that message is what's going to help me. There's strange happenings at this location. Perhaps it holds a clue that could help exonerate Ricky. Maybe that message I saw is the clue. This is all quite vague. Maybe that that little drawing I saw is all it's going to take. I don't enjoy the second session as much as I enjoyed the first. We're hitting these weird little progression walls in addition to excessive dialogue and a distinct lack of platforming. Did I enter the code? The 4-digit code that I don't have? Or the super long one that I already did? Yes, I can crawl under here. This is new. This is new. Here we are. Let's see. Yeah, these bugs are getting mad at the hang on. Oops. Damn. Gotta really get it right in the middle. Oh, shit. Oh, horizontal jump. Like, oh, there's a gap. Alright, there's a gap. Compensate for it. There we go. That's all for this side. And then what about this side? I guess the corner over there. Nope, not quite. You fall off the side where it's not electrocuted, and it's over, so... Is that it? Is that all that's down here? That might be all that's down there. I can fly, so I don't need to do that. Or that. Okay. I am about to call it, if this does not become apparent. And that's unfortunate. Meh. Yeah, there was nothing on both sides of that, so... Alright, well, we're done there. Man! That's a bummer. I think you legit broke the demo quest logic. Yeah, this whole second session just fucking fell apart, man. It was going great, and then it's now the whole thing is just... Like, what the fuck is even happening? The demo's broken? The D-pad ain't fucking working? Like... Was saving and resuming, like, a problem? Like, Well, that's Life of Goldman. It's gorgeous, but it's also apparently got some fucking problems with bugs and input detection and yapping. It's amazing when it's not doing those things. I guess we fart to an ending. That fucking sucks. That sucks so much. Like, if I didn't return to playing this, I wouldn't have thrown this bummer on top of everything. What was that? About an hour? Like, yeah, why'd I even fucking bought... Well, look, if you're gonna pick up the full game, you got to know about the ins and outs of what's going on, I suppose, right? The good and the bad. So, hey, alongside everything amazing about that, it's also got this. Boo. Still gonna fucking buy it. And can't wait for the full version, but holy shit, I hope this stuff gets fixed. And when it comes down to putting the insane amount of animation flexing work into the game and then deciding on how the gameplay flows, I think Cuphead probably really just nailed the just make it really hard and fucking have at it. Fight a super insane difficult boss and then enjoy the animation like that. You know, that's one solid way to do it. All right. The devs said they're going to rework the amount of dialogue. That was a conversation that's already been had. That's interesting. Okay. You haven't entered the code at the fort. That's why the demo didn't end. You just went out to do all the extra stuff and talk to all the people. Gotcha. When did I get a 4-digit code? Did it happen sometime in the during that dungeon? Was it during my dialogue with Jacques? At what point was I ever given a 4-digit code to enter into that machine? Because everyone's been here with me. It's in the missions for giving the bottle to the girl. What bottle? I got a flyer with the long code, which you saw me do to bring the island up out of the ocean. I have seen no bottle. I have seen no code. I have seen no girl. You're talking about something that did not occur in our playthrough. So if you're seeing it on video elsewhere, you can let me know where that happened. It was in your mission notes list. Okay, let's find out. I'm always willing to say, hey, I missed some shit that was important and I fucked up on the objectives. So let me see what's up. And if it is here and where it was, do you remember when it was first presented? Was it during a conversation with somebody, or where and you know, is it something that could be presented in a way that you don't just run into the issues? Here we go. Nissim warned there'd be a door with a combination lock along the way. Luckily, he knew the combination, 4863. Okay, got it. It's right here. Give the bottle of liquid to the woman in the lighthouse. The thing that, right, the conversation we had with him where he had to, okay, I remember now, right. So this is where it was. Okay. So, okay, 4863. That was a part of the dialogue from previous. I see. All right, that was forgotten.
Sescamari.
Yeah. I definitely would prefer if you could talk to NPCs a second time and avoid these types of situations. But yeah, that's on me for not remembering that part of the dialogue in that conversation last time, and then for it not coming up here in one of the objective things. I think it could make itself more evident. Nonetheless, the information was there.
I knew it! I knew it! He tricked us!
Who?
Nassim, that sculptor! I knew right away we couldn't trust him. He was rude and obviously angry about something. And then he lied and gave Goldman the wrong code on purpose.
We don't know that, Alter. Maybe Nassim was mistaken, or maybe he was lied to. Let's just wait and see.
What's there to see? We already know it was the wrong code.
Even if he did lie, maybe he felt he had to.
He had to lie?
Sometimes adults think the truth could ruin things, so they don't know how to explain things honestly.
So what? That's a good thing?
I'm not saying that it's good. I'm just saying that sometimes I understand it. So let's...
Yeah. Let's wait and see what happens. But if he lied to us for no reason, then we need to punish him. That's only fair, right?
Yes. That would be fair.
Mom sucks.
Talema.
Let's finish the demo here so you can cool off and think things over. There you go. All right. Double jump. Cool. I wonder how much is already done. How much has been drawn already? I mean, this certainly looks like a fuck ton of it. Holy shit. Wow. Wow, look at those bosses. That looks cool. Look at all that gameplay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. There you go. That looks very cool. Super duper fucking gorgeous. Every one of those little clips was. I have developed a complex over fucking moments of hitting walls and going, is that the game's fault or am I just the stupid one? And looking at this, I'm like, that feels like shit. I hate the fact that that code was a wall that was a thing that from that conversation moment that the whole thing was relying on, and that I think multiple people can make that type of mistake. I think it's something that could be presented better. I think it can remind you in different ways. I think you can talk to NPCs again, a million things. I also feel that, like, if it's in a thing where you're already getting tired of talking to the NPCs, it feels bad because the crucial information you need is in this thing that you're already like, enough of this, please. So there's a whole lot there that doesn't feel good, but I don't want to blame a game for my shortcoming on that, so this is how I feel about it. But that stupid shit aside, this was awesome. But that's frustrating. Definitely streamer brain is real, streamer tax is real. Oh, I guess, but like, look, I'll take my lumps, man. But to be fair, you guys are all here with me, and none of you guys remembered that either. Right? We were all here together going, what the fuck code are you talking about? So, like, one person who knew about this showed up and eventually brought the point forward, but of everyone here, we all were in the same confused soup. So I think there's most of us here didn't know what to do versus the one who did, and I think you can look at that and say, hey, multiple people were all looking at this not sure what the fuck code we were talking about. Like, before I just go, nah, that's on you for not catching it, we all kind of, like, look at that, right? We were all going, I don't know. So, that's a weird way to end things, unfortunately. And, everything else is fucking phenomenal. But, yeah. Just, I'm not alone here, right? Like, I'm just like, when did that pop up? And then the thing was on the log And then it, even in the point where it says, hey, you have that bit of information, you know, so whatever. I can go in circles all day for this, but you get it. Let's just end it there.